Countdown to the 2011 football season continues here on NCCUEaglePride.com. Chris Hook's now talking with the defensive coordinator of the Eagles, John Morgan, making his second stint here at NCCU. Coach, thanks for joining us here today. If you could, talk about just your thoughts on the early part of the preseason and what you're seeing out of your defense as a whole.
I'm seeing some good things. You know, definitely the older guys are coming back from the spring football and they're picking up where they left off. And, you know, it's very important for us to get the young guys involved, and they're doing a good job. The old guys are helping those guys out learn what's going on.
A lot of people talk about how defensively, typically early part of fall and spring practice, defenses usually are ahead of the game to start off, and it really seems like that early on, but there's a lot of talent on that defense, especially on the defensive line.
Well, Chris, not this time. Because of the pace of the offense Coach Frazier wants, it's kind of hard for us just to pick up things that's going on, but it's a good thing because when we play other teams in the conference who are hurry-up offense, we'll be ready for them. It just makes the guys concentrate a little more because of the speed of the tempo of the offense and what's going on in practice. They have to hone in a little more.
You know, certainly slow down the game for teams that just regularly huddle, and that really does. That has a mental advantage, doesn't it?
Oh, it does, definitely, because now the offense already knows what they want to do. Defensively, we have to get the call in, then they have to line up, then they have to make sure they, do their assignment. So they have to work real hard at paying attention to detail. And, as we go on, I'm sure we'll get a whole lot better.
You've been here since December, the transition to getting the job here. How's that been for you, even though you were here for a year?
It was definitely a big change, We were first year in transition when I was here before, and now we were at the tail end of it. And a lot of great things have happened with the field and the scoreboard, and definitely with the money that Dr. Charlie Nams has put in, our chancellor, to help the athletic program, be bigger and better and try to be the best in the MEAC.
Is there a player on the defense that really stands out to you at this point in the preseason?
From a leadership standpoint, I would say Brandon Outlaw. He's done everything that I've asked him to do this summer as far as getting the guys together and making sure they do those type of things. Definitely John Drew. He's definitely a special guy to have. And I would say the defensive line as a whole, I think that would be our strength this year. And if we can keep those guys healthy, we should have a very good year.
Yeah, you got a load of talent there, Coach. All right, you are making your second stint here, but a lot of people may not remember or whatever. If there's something that the Eagle fans need to know about John Morgan,
that I'm happy to be back. I was sorry that I had to leave when I left a couple of years ago, but I'm happy to be back because there are great things going on here. Working under Dr. Ingram McCree and then working with my real good friend Henry Frazier is special. Being able to work with him again, coming from Bowie State. So, we did great things there, and I know we'll do great things here.
When I was talking to Kyle Serba, the Director of Sports Information here at NCCU, about some of the connections you all have, and it really seems that's going to help you guys not only in recruiting but coaching and just getting the job done because you've all been in the war together.
And that's important. It's important when you come together as a new staff that you have a great relationship. And Coach Foster and I know each other from D.C. I recruited Coach Manigo, Coach George, and Coach Harp. We're in the same fraternity. And I said with Coach Frazier, we play together, we work together. And Coach Rivens has been everywhere, so everybody knows him. And then with Coach Mendenhall, you got to have relationships. You got to better have fun, but at the same time, when it's time to get down and dirty, you can do that. And we're doing that here.
Well, you can certainly see that going on here, and that hopefully will transition into a championship program here at North Carolina Central. Thanks for your time, Coach.
No problem. Thanks, Chris.
That is defensive coordinator John Morgan of the NCCU football team. We'll continue on with more interviews throughout the preseason as we get you ready for the 2011 football season. So long, everybody.